really final session of the workshop. I just wanted to say a few things, summarize the workshop, and also share the feedback link. I'll begin by making a few remarks about the workshop. See, complex systems and dynamics, of course, is a very huge field, really huge field. And obviously, a single workshop cannot capture the all the facets of this field. But in this 4-day workshop, we have attempted to do justice to one aspect or one facet of complex systems and dynamics, which is the network models uh, and some aspects of the dynamics. And in this workshop, if you were to see the talks that have been arranged, as I mentioned, even at the beginning of the workshop 4 days ago, we had actually planned to have a few tutorial sessions and then, of course, the rest of them being research talks. Hopefully, we have succeeded in giving you a tutorial overview of some of the aspects related to networks and and dynamical systems. And then the research talks would have given you a very good overview. You saw that the research talks almost covered every field that you can think of. Almost, I wouldn't say really fully. So you have seen the talk beginning with sports, and then we talked about biological systems, and then briefly I had spoken about industrial processes, general engineering systems. Then you heard biomimetics. Then there were talks purely related to developments in network science and how certain new ideas have been developed and applied to understand, for example, sustainability in social systems. You heard Professor Srinath talk today. And there were a few purely data-driven methods that were presented. You just heard Professor Sunetra talked about how data can be used without really having a full or even significant fundamental understanding. But just from data alone, what are the insights that you can develop and so on. So I must say that the research talks were fantastic, not only in terms of diversity, but also the depth of ideas that were presented. And we sincerely hope that the attendees, although they could not attend every session, we obviously understand that there are constraints because of the timings and so on. And for this reason, we have made recordings of each of these sessions, and they will be available, they will be made available to the participants at a suitable time very soon. So hopefully the attendees have a lot of takeaways from each of these sessions. And if you're a beginner, hopefully the tutorials help you. If you are a researcher already, then it inspired you to do more and also gave you a lot of new ideas. Of course, we would like to hear from you what you gained from this workshop, and we would like to hear from you on how we could improve the future editions or future workshops. Obviously, the next workshop that we plan will be on a different topic, but under the banner of complex systems and dynamics. So I would like to share the feedback link here. It's a Google Doc that we have created. Please do give us the feedback. I'm going to share it here, but we will also send this out to the registered email addresses, right? Shayan, we'll do that.
Yeah, we will send it to all those who have participated.
Right. So, let me do it. Right. So we will send out. We do have the list of email addresses of all the participants, and we will send out this link. But for those of you who are already in this session, you can use this link. And if you know some of your friends have participated, please do feel free to share and give us your valuable suggestions. And do indicate, which of the days you have attended and so on. So the form should not take more than about 10 minutes to fill at most. So that's the probably a quick summary and overview of what went on in this workshop. And Shine, do we also plan to share the slides if the speakers are willing to share those?
I mean, whatever we have access to, we will put it up on the conference webpage. There will be links to it from the conference webpage. Maybe
Okay.
just check it back in maybe next week.
Sure. So yeah, please do check back our center's website, right? Our CSD website, and perhaps even the workshop website for
Yeah, workshop
updates.
website.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would like to take this opportunity on behalf of the organizers and the Complex Systems Dynamics group. We are sincerely and truly grateful to all the speakers for their time, the quality of presentations, and the richness that they have added to this workshop. The tutorials were very good. Of course, I'll exclude myself for now, but the tutorials were really good. And the research talks were fantastic. I myself must say that I missed out on 2 or 3 talks, but they were fantastic. And there are so many ideas that one can explore, but one at a time, perhaps. And very importantly, I must thank all the participants of all the sessions and the very probing questions. Even now, some of these questions were really good, and so on at this hour on a weekend. So, those questions again become the inputs for future work. So, thank you all. And we would like to thank, of course, IIT Madras for allowing us and facilitating the arrangement of this workshop virtually. And yeah, that's about it. Of course, if I've missed out on anyone, I would like to apologize. But thanks to everyone who made this workshop, I can say, successful. So with this, I'll probably stop here and hand over the floor to Mahesh if he wants to add anything.
Arun.
Yeah.
And well, I don't have much to add other than to just echo everybody's thoughts along the same lines that it's been an absolutely wonderful lineup of speakers. I hope to catch up on many of the talks through the videos that were recorded. But I think the way I look at this kind of a workshop, it is a place to nucleate a group of like-minded researchers from across the country primarily and globally as well. Um, we certainly hope this will become an annual feature on our calendars and hopefully more in person as well. Okay, I think this has been probably the cheapest workshop ever conducted with zero cost other than our time. Hopefully, the next time we will all incur a little bit of cost and get more out of an interactive workshop like this. Like Arun and everyone else mentioned, this is a topic that is tied at its hip with the broader field of data science and also with our classical physics in many ways. So I think this is a great bridge between old classical physics and a modern view of analyzing systems from a database perspective. So perched up on a bridge is always a great place to be. You know, in a war, they say hold the bridge first and you win the battle. I think we are holding the bridge, and I think we should take advantage of that and be more interdisciplinary in our thinking and selecting problems as well. The last point I want to make is all the students that are in this workshop. Uh, this is a great field to make a career, and do come into this field. Encourage others to listen to these videos and choose complex systems as an area for your own individual research pursuits, and I'm sure you'll all do well for it. Thank you, Arun, and thank you, Shayan, Sunetra, and all the coordinators of this workshop for allowing me to say these few words. Thank you.
Thank you, Mahesh. That was fantastic. I just wanted to say that this is not the end and this is just the beginning. So, always what happens is after a workshop, we kind of tend to forget. But no, I think with the help of the recorded video lectures, we have this opportunity to digest all these ideas slowly and carry them forward. So do write back to us if you have any questions, and we would be very happy to answer. It may be regarding the talks or opportunities at the Complex Systems and Dynamics Group. Thank you and have a good night. So Shayan, you want to say anything in closing?
Yeah, just one small announcement. We are planning to have another workshop on future directions in multi-phase flow sometime later in the year, maybe in October end or sometime later. But we will be again announcing it in our webpage. So just wanted to inform. And is there anything else you want to say? Shunetra, you want to mention anything?
No, I think very happy that it was a successful meet and a lot of people joined and made good interactions, made it a success. Yeah, nothing more to add. I think you guys have already said it. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
Nilima, would you like to say something? Nilima, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. Now, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah.
Yeah, so I would like to congratulate all of you. So, Sayan, Sunitra, and Arun for very nice organization and coordination. And I think what Mahesh said at the end was perfect, which is that we look forward to future activities from this group. And I see lots of students and I see lots of young workers in this field, and this center is supposed to be both a research center as well as a teaching center, and we hope you will all join in our activities and actually participate in the research, because this is a wonderful area. If we all come together, we can really do something which is both useful and impactful. So thank you all.
Okay, then I think with that, those words, we will formally close the session and the workshop. See you all and take care.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.